Kia ora guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Adam Goodwillie and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to take a photo of the Milky Way. There's a couple of things you're going to need. One is a tripod to keep your camera nice and steady. Two is a lens. If you're going between a fast aperture will be 1.4 to 2.8. You can do it with a 3.5, but you just need a lot more ISO, which is a bit more grainy in a photo. So I would suggest a 1.4 or 2.8. 3 is going to be a camera, obviously. So another thing I use for finding the Milky Way is photo pills. Now I'm not sponsored, but it's an app on your phone, and it does an awesome job. I'll teach you about how to do it, use it. So it just pretty much tells you that when the Milky Way is about to rise and when the sunrise is about to come up, so you won't get any more Milky Way. So other than that, let's go down to Milky Lake and get this show on the road. Let's go. Right, so we've just made it to Vermilion Lakes. It's a really nice night out, a little bit of clouds. I'm hoping that wasn't going to be the case, but that's okay, we still might get the Milky Way. So right now I'm just going to go onto my Photo Pills app and I'll show you guys what I'm going to be looking for, and then I'll show you what time the Milky Way is about to come up. Then I'm going to set up my lens, so let's jump in the Photo Pill. Alright, so I'm going to choose Photo Pills, and then this is the menu here. I'm going to come down to Night AR. See, this. Try to bring this. It's a little bit out of focus, sorry, but you can see just over here we've got 120. You just spin it around and you can see when it's going to be coming up. So this is going to be facing just above Mountain Rundle over here, and about 240, which is not very far away. You're going to start seeing it come up, and then it keeps rising and rising and rising. The more you can go around, the more you're going to see it. So you can point your camera in any direction and it's going to show it. You're just going to run your finger along and see what time it's going to come up. So I'm going to apologize for the lighting because it's not very good. I am just sitting in my truck, but again, it is sort of hard to take photos at night time and try talking to camera without lighting. So I'm going to get my camera ready to start shooting night photos. Just change the lens on the Nikon and then get set up with the tripods. So let's jump in the back. Right, so open up the camera bag, and what we're going to be using tonight is my Nikon, my D750, as well as, oh, the lens cap came off, sorry, the Sigma 1.4, 20mm. The reason why I got this was mainly to find the Milky Way and the auroras, and I can't really have anything bad to say about it. It is really heavy. That is my one concern. When you're hiking up a mountain, don't bring this. It's really good for night photography, but don't bring this up a hike. It's really heavy. But it goes down to 1.4. Now it's a really fast aperture, which means you don't have to have a high ISO, so your photos are a lot cleaner. But this is one lens I would recommend. I may even make a review, do a review on this lens, even though there's a little bit older lens. But hey, I've been using it for about 2 years now, and it's great. So we're going to set up the tripods now and get going. I must say it is a bit sketchy with just out here by yourself in the middle of the night. You never know what's around. I have had 3 run-ins with cougars, so I'm always on the lookout. So anyway, let's get this going. This is a little bit scary, isn't it, with the little lantern. This torch is a bit too much, but the little lantern's not too bad, just so you can see me. So right now, I have just behind me, I've got my camera all set up. I'm shooting at, this is my best setting I have found so far. Is that an animal? No. Okay, sorry, I just saw something shiny, I wasn't really sure what it was. Sorry. My best settings for like astrophotography or night photography is 20 seconds shutter. If you have a fast lens, so mine's a 1.4, I shoot at the aperture 2, and then my ISO is 2000 or whatever you can get a photo out of, really. But the lower it is, Jesus, that bird scared me. The lower it is, the better the quality of your photo is going to be. So a little bit too high of ISO, you're going to get more noise, you're going to get more grain. It's not really what we want in a photo, but let's see how these ones turn out. So as you can see, is it all set up right now? Now I'm just gonna, I've actually got it all lit up, so it's there's a little walkout bridge here. So I've got it aiming straight for the mountain behind it, and the Milky Way should be there. So let's take a photo right now and see how we go. So a couple of ways to make sure it's in focus. You can zoom in on a star, on a bright star, make sure it's in manual focus, and then tweak your focus till it's get to a focus on a star. That's one way. Another way is you could shine your light far as you can, and then zoom in on that object or make sure it's in focus from there. A third way is if you have someone with you, send them out far away, shine a light on them, and then make sure they're in focus. So that's 3 ways you can focus at night time. But otherwise, we're going to go out and see what else we can get. One thing is a good way to make sure that you're not going to get any shake in your camera is put a timer on, so like a 2-second timer. So once you've pushed the shutter button down, it may get a little shake in the photo by accident. So just put a little shutter on and you'll be good to go for your night photography photos. So that's it for me tonight, guys. It started getting clouded over, so I thought I'd leave it. It started getting a bit chilly. It's only -1 though. You learn a couple of things: how to focus at night time, what photo pills is. It's a pretty good app. It's cost $10, I think. It's worth it, I think. And then how to take a Milky Way photo. So hope you guys have liked this. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.